birthday to me.
Machine.
Hello everybody and welcome.
Off to a great start.
Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel where we take old clothes and make it fashion. No, it's not a sewing machine. It's an embroidery machine. And today, a little bit of a different project, but we're gonna try it out. Call me crazy, call me cool, call me wildly attractive, but I bought this Brother NV800e embroidery machine. And if you want to look it up on this wonderful phenomenon called the internet, keep in mind that it's sometimes referred to as the 800e, but it is exactly the same machine. So if you want to get some advice about embroidery from someone who never embroidered, stay tuned. If I don't go like, ooh, ah, might be because I actually already have seen the machine. Second-hand one, so I bought it here in Berlin. Ugh, that's the cover, I think. I might upcycle it though, it's kind of a cool fabric. It's kind of parasailing fabric, if you know what I mean. This you use to get your fabric in between. We can be nice, we can be polite, but let's be honest, size matters, guys. This is quite a large window. Each embroidery machine comes with a maximum embroidery area and it's 16 by 26 centimeters. Some machines, usually the cheaper ones, can only go up to 10 by 10 centimeters, which is really not that big, so take that into account. Oh yeah, ooh. Thing that goes on the side. Oh, it's a little heavy, which is a good sign, I guess. Oh, that's it. Oh. If I didn't know that embroidery machines existed, I would have thought it was a sewing machine. On the Brother 800e, you cannot sew. There is machines that can do both. Let's begin with some of those basics. Things that I didn't know. How does it work with embroidering different colors? Honestly guys, you just have to change the thread yourself manually. Just as a side note, there's machines that automatically cut off the thread every time they finish with a color or a part that they embroidered. Mine is not doing that, so I have to go with a little scissors in afterward and cut off the threads myself. And you may wonder how it is with making your own embroidery designs, and this might not be as straightforward as you think. To make your own embroidery designs, you have to buy a digitizing software, which can easily cost a couple of hundred to more than $1,000 as well. Most of these softwares have an auto function where you can automatically convert an image into an embroidery file. However, this will not guarantee great results at all, and it does require time, skill, and practice to work with these softwares and get like a great end result. So that's all great, you may think, but no thank you. I just spent all my coin on an embroidery machine. What are my other options? Well, most of the machines come with built-in designs as well. Oh, the designs are in a booklet. That's ugly. That's a weird fucked up bunny. A lot of it is quite outdated or geared towards Christmas, Halloween, children, and other things I hate. And you can also buy designs of other people, basically I think on Etsy, and there's just special websites where you can buy embroidery designs or packages. You can't put like a Photoshop file or an Illustrator file in a machine.
It's recently come to my attention that I appreciate accessories.
Guess what? I think it's my lucky day because this machine comes with a whole lot of them. Cute little things that I kinda still have to find a purpose for. Screwdriver. Oh, it's a screwdriver. Can we talk about how cute those little screwdrivers are? No? Oh, okay, let's move on then. Start with winding the bobbin. And it has to be right, otherwise you can get
seriously injured.
Seriously injured.
Yes, you may have suspected it. An embroidery machine also works with a bobbin kind of situation. The only difference is that you need to wind the bobbin with a special bobbin thread. And this one was delivered with the machine. Apparently it's really important to take that one in the right size. Otherwise you can get like... Did I say that already?
Seriously injured.
Let's do a test. But first things first, so we all appreciate a little bit of stability in our lives. That's why we're gonna stabilize the fabric first with a special kind of, well, Stabilizer. Ours is that you have different kinds of stabilizers. You have ones that you have to cut away, you have ones that you can tear away, and this is, this should be the one that you can just tear off later. Under the stitches, the stabilizer will just stay.
I think that's why it's called stabilizer.
So you're gonna put stabilizer behind your fabric in the hoop. It's called a hoop, by the way, not a window. So you're gonna put a full layer of stabilizer behind the fabric in the hoop and try to get it in there as tight as possible so that in the end you'll be more or less able to drum on it. Just a little less aggressive, please. Okay, let's do a little test with green first. After installing thread and bobbin, you install the hoop on the bed by simply opening this little handle and shove it in. Then you're gonna navigate on your screen to the fonts and type in your message. Then you have a few options. You can make it a little bit bigger or smaller. Unfortunately, not more than 20%. You can flip it to vertical, some of those basic things. Here it says the time, 3 minutes and 1 minute. I think that's the amount of stitches, 1936. Now it's green. So I pulled the thread a few centimeters, about 5 to the back. I finished my editing. Now the start button suddenly turned green. So I'm just gonna press the start button. It took me 2 weeks to come to this point. So
wish me luck.
Shall we? Oh, and wait, what did I have to do? Wait, I had to press stop again. Wait. Okay. After a few seconds, you have to stop it again. Cut off this thread, otherwise it's gonna sew over the thread. As we all know, time is money. And money is, well, money. So, one thing you have to take into account when buying an embroidery machine is the speed. The Brother NV800e is doing 800 stitches per minute. Depending on the price, machines are either slower or quicker than that. But I feel like it mostly becomes a concern when you want to embroider a lot. Not looking good though. And it's looking really bad. Like, should I finish it? I'm scared that the needle will break. Somehow it's white on the back, but it looks like more regular on the back side than on the front. You can see this white thread on this side of the fabric too. That can't be right, guys. I think this button will show where you are gonna embroider. So that's gonna do the outlines, and now I see that I'm not gonna embroider over the other ones. See what's gonna happen now, shall we? Make a long story a little less long, at least for you guys. I did not install the bobbilicious at all. In other words, I didn't pull the bobbin thread tight enough when installing it, which means there was no tension from the bobbin at all. Yes, it took me a few attempts to figure that out. Okay, kiddos, enough playing around. It's about time to get real. Yes, we're gonna embroider the back of this vintage 80s denim jeans jacket. Can we find another adjective? Oh, and I finally found out where this weird, tiny, cute screwdrivers for. It's to tighten the hoop better, without having the feeling that your fingers are gonna fall off. By the way, the Brother NV800e comes with an automatic needle threader, which can come in handy if your eyes are not that good, or if you want to make embroideries with a lot of different colors. Should not hang off the table. Move that thing a little more. Like this. Okay. How this works if you have like a really long coat though. Oh yeah, my design is saved on there, so don't have to type all those letters again. I want to not sew over this back seam because that scares me a lot. I think it's looking pretty good. It's just a shame that those letters couldn't be a little bit bigger. The amount of stitches cannot be changed that is in a design, so if you want to have a bigger font, I think you have to buy it like separately. So I would want to show this outside, but obviously just when I want to step my toe out of the door,
Autumn begins.
As always, if you like this video, don't forget to like it, share it with your friends, and check out my other videos for more DIY fashion inspiration, crazy fabric manipulation, thrift flips, upcycling, and subscribe to the channel if you want to stay up to date, but don't forget to turn on your notifications, otherwise you won't see my new videos. Oh, I think the rain stopped. Thank you so much for watching, and what can I say?
Silky.